Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, your hair is so soft.
Thank you.
Is this your natural hair color?
No way.
Oh. Do you mind if I take your necklace off?
No, go for it.
Hi guys. Welcome back. Today I am doing another ASMR massage video. It's been a while due to everything happening in the world, and of course because of safety concerns. Haven't really been seeing a lot of people. But today I am very excited to be bringing an extra special guest onto my channel, Phoebe Bridgers. Did I pronounce her name right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That would be horrible if I didn't.
Amazing.
Phoebe is such a talented musician. She also is an avid fan of ASMR, and she just started her own record label. So she's all around just badass and awesome. And I was very excited to see that my channel was one of the inspiring or inspirational elements for her last album, right? And I think she said something like, usually I find people who seem genuine to be cringe, but Julia is not.
The opposite of cringe.
Which honestly made me laugh, and it was just a really nice thing to read. So I'm just so happy to have her here in my home. We are kind of like neighbors in Los Angeles, and we started chatting about ASMR a couple of months ago. And now we are here linking up to film an in-person session. So I'm looking forward to helping her relax and letting her experience ASMR in real life for the first time. So I'm going to begin by gently brushing out her hair. Going to be using my Japanese scalp brush. It's really gentle, and it's a nice way to stimulate the scalp without being too rough. I'm just going to start from the bottoms and the back. And gently brush out all of her hair. And while I'm brushing her hair out, I can talk about a little story, which is that when Phoebe and I started talking, we had never met in real life. We have like a bunch of mutual friends, but we started chatting just about like ASMR and life, and it really felt like we had been friends for a long time. We were just like sending videos and photos and like voice notes. And it's like a really nice way to meet people when things just feel really natural and like communication is really easy. So it definitely felt that way, and it was nice, especially having like limited contact with people lately. It was like making a new friend on the internet. I really like this brush because it doesn't really like snag hair or pull on it. It just kind of gently glides through it. So it's quite relaxing. I'm just going to use my fingers to gently comb through her hair again. Helping her to get into a state of feeling calm and at peace. And just using my hands to assist with that. And I'm going to grab a couple of natural oils and also just light a couple of candles back here to help with some nice ambiance. So I'm going to start actually with the toner that I made, and it has peppermint essential oil. It's farm distilled peppermint oil from a small farm that's been producing peppermint for a really long time. And I just diluted it in some distilled water. Phoebe told me that she's been experiencing a lot of allergies lately, so I wanted to go really easy on the oils and the fragrances, so we're just using some really simple oils and smells today. But I think peppermint is a really great oil for any type of allergies or sinus issues or congestion, and it can also be a very nice oil to relax. So I'm just going to lightly mist that around her face and her neck and her shoulders. coming around to her face. Just kind of allow her to gently inhale that. It's pretty light, but it does smell like mint and menthol, and it also kind of gives a nice cooling sensation to the skin. I'm just going to press down on her shoulders gently to kind of ground her in this moment, in the present. Help her feel aware of her body and just aware of this interaction and experience. I'm going to pick up some jojoba oil, which is a great, just light neutral oil that I like to use a lot, and it's great for sensitive skin. Just going to pour a couple drops in my hand. And this oil is by Kindred Black. I'm also going to pick up a little bit of Immortelle oil. Looks like this. It's a very small bottle and it's very potent. This is a great oil for healing and any type of skin that is easily aggravated or inflamed. I'm just going to grab like 2 drops. I'm going to rub it around together in my hands. Immortelle oil has a really distinct scent. It's pretty mild, but it is kind of like woodsy, kind of like smoky a little bit, but it's not too overpowering. And I'm just going to start by gently pressing on her shoulders again. Using some really gentle, kind of light stroking motions with my hands. Just warming up her neck and her upper back area. And I'm going to do a really quick braid in her hair, just so that her hair is kind of out of the way. Just using the palms of my hands and my fingers, gently pulling upwards towards her neck. And then I'm going to hit a couple of pressure points at the top of her neck, kind of by the base of her scalp. It's a really good area to induce relaxation or sleep. And you can use one finger or you can use a few. And then moving kind of to the sides of her head, under her ears, just supporting her head as I hold a couple more pressure points. There are a lot of great diagrams and resources online if you're interested in acupressure and any type of like specific pressure points. You can find a lot of information. Okay. And then moving to her forehead and the sides of her head, holding a pressure point near her temples. My goal with any massage that I do is really to help the individual that I'm working on feel safe and able to relax, because I think being able to just feel safe in your surroundings is the number one kind of feeling that will help you ultimately get to a state of deep relaxation. It's almost kind of like a state of hypnosis, actually, and you can really tell when someone is getting deeper into relaxation. Even from my standpoint, I can feel Phoebe's pulse slowing down and becoming more steady. And there are a lot of just kind of subtle body signs that she's becoming more relaxed and her muscles are loosening up, just becoming a little bit less tense. And I want to give her the opportunity to let go of any thoughts that she might be fixating on or any type of stress in her life right now. Giving her permission to just not think about any of those things right now and really focus on feeling safe. Just using my arms as a tool to kind of cradle her head. And I usually use my elbows to apply pressure. going to move to some faster motions, just very gentle, kind of tapping motions along the sides of her face and her body. And if her mind starts to wander or starts to divert to anything stressful, again, just giving her permission to release those thoughts and focus on feeling relaxed, feeling positive. There's so many amazing parts of life that we have to be grateful for. So really focusing on those and the feelings associated with that gratitude. Our minds are so powerful, and our brains, for that matter, are so powerful, and we can choose to let thoughts go as we wish, or bring more positive thoughts into our mind. I'm going to now bring out this tool. It's an Obsidian tool. I really like using this lately. You can use it in a variety of ways. I'm just going to use this gently on some of the curves in her skin, on her body, by her neck, and it should feel very nice. Just going kind of under her ear. Gently supporting her head with my other hand. And then moving to the other side. I think that there's no real wrong way to use tools like this, as long as it's not painful. Is the pressure okay? You can also use these tools on the head in a lot of different ways. Just taking the tip, kind of using it to comb through her hair, can also use it for pressure points as well. I'm going to take another oil. This is an oil infused with lavender. Just going to apply some of it to my fingertips, or my index finger. Then rub it into my other finger. And I'm going to use this under her eyes very gently. And then under her nose, by her mouth. Under her chin. Always using kind of upward motions on the face, lifting the skin very gently. And then moving back to her head. Picking up pieces of her hair, doing some very gentle pulls. Sometimes it feels nice if you hold them for a bit. And then using my nails to trace through her hair. And then gently massaging her ears. Just kind of using my fingertips. I'm always really gentle around people's ears. I think it's just like a really sensitive area. So taking care to treat the area gently. And I'm going to just hold her head gently with my left hand. Use my right hand on the back of her neck. I'm going to brush out her hair once more. Just trying to put her hair kind of back in place. Phoebe has a lot of hair. The texture is fine, similar to my hair type. So it's the kind of texture that easily tangles. So I'm using care. Kind of set it back into place. And I'm going to use my peppermint toner again. This is a really easy and refreshing toner you can make at home yourselves. I'll leave the instructions in the description box. It's really nice. I use it often myself, especially with the weather we've been having in California and all the fires. It's just like a nice kind of boost for your skin. It's hydrating and calming. So for Phoebe, I have made some chai. It's a really nice kind of spicy tea. It has no caffeine, but it's really invigorating. It has cinnamon, clove, and some other spices just to kind of help her wake back up and feel rejuvenated. It's really hot. Be careful. You're welcome. How do you feel?
Amazing.
Does it feel like when you watch ASMR?
Like, it's so much crazier than that.
Really?
It's so awesome.
Does it feel like ASMR amplified?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being in my video.
Yeah, thank you. I feel so spoiled. This is amazing.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to link all of Phoebe's music and projects that she's working on in the description box below so you guys can check out all of her amazing art. I definitely encourage you to, although I'm sure a lot of you already are familiar and are big fans. And thank you guys all for joining us today. I hope you're able to relax and just kind of withdraw from the world for a moment. And yeah, thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video, and I will talk to you then. Bye.
Oh my god, that was so nice.
Okay, I have this back on.
Oh, that was so nice.
Oh, yay! Sorry,
Oh,
it got like
goodness.
kind of hot in here.
I didn't notice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry, that class was so
I
nice.
know, it's good. We're good.
Sweet.